This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2007 Ford F450. It's a regular cab, two-wheel drive, 6-liter turbo diesel. It's an XL work truck, crank windows, vinyl floor. Obviously, it has a utility bed on it. It was a vehicle that Give Me the VIN bought. They've become the world's largest wholesaler, which is kind of cool, actually. They actually do a pretty good job. Anyway, they bought it from a company, it looks like, called Centerpoint Energy in Dallas. We bought it from them, from Give Me the VIN after they bought it from them. And they sold it on a green light, which means they guaranteed it mechanically. We shipped it here for, I don't know, $1,400 from Dallas to Tucson. If this thing wasn't mechanically good, if there was a problem of $600 or more, then they would have had to have given us a check back for the shipping and the truck. So they liked it quite a bit, okay? We got it here, and immediately we needed a starter. The starter was just spinning once in a while. That's only $300, so we couldn't bitch about that to Give Me the VIN. It needed a windshield, and it got a detail. It does have a Liftmore crane on the back. I will tell you that we called and we asked them where the controller was. They said it wasn't there. I bitched. They don't have it. I don't know. It's a Liftmore. It says a Model 2000, serial number 71. Well, it looks like a 7. Maybe it's a Y. Y1337W21. Okay? That's what that is, okay? We have no idea if it works. It probably plugs in somewhere under here, I'm guessing. I don't really know how these things work. We don't sell cranes, we sell trucks. But if you get it running, you get it running. We were almost just about to bolt it off and throw it away, and everyone had a cow. They're like, God damn, those are expensive. Somebody's gonna get that thing to work. And you know, the guy who buys this truck is probably going to be very, very happy to have a crane, or at least a shot at making a crane. So leave it for him to decide, right? Anyway, got some pull-out drawers here. Just like that. There you go. Anyway, it runs great. Very ugly. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's supposed to be good looking, but. All right, let's fire 113,000. God, looks like 480. I can't tell what that says. My eyes suck. I kind of got the sun behind me too. You know what? I'll look at this. What they say here. It just came straight from there, so it says 113,485. So that must be 113,488. It's about 3 miles from the shop. This is where Monsoon put in the starter for $317. All this stuff will be scanned in. You'll be able to see all this stuff. This is the windshield. There's the, let's see, what did we pay? $250 for the windshield. God, a year ago, windshields for this truck were $139. Anyway, here's the vehicle history report for the truck. There's the VIN. No accidents, no brands, no nothing. No accidents reported. Odo's fine. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing really happening here. Looks like it was born in Houston. And that's that. Very boring. Here's the Texas clear title. There's your VIN. Centerpoint Energy signed it over to Give Me the VIN. We bought it from Give Me the VIN. Okay? Look underneath the paper there. Go like this. Air conditioning is blowing ice cold, which is beautiful. Windshield wipers. Let's see, we got turn signals. Let's see, what else we got? Headlights. I'll leave the headlights on. We'll check it out up front. Headlights. Boom. All right. Low mile 60 at 07. There's a Ford stamp there, so you have an original fender. Should be another Ford stamp right there, and there is. Another one right here. No blow-by at all. That's excellent. I'm actually very surprised at how well this thing runs. I mean, they took really good care of it mechanically. Mechanically, this thing's outstanding. Front tires are very high rubber. The tires are great all the way around. Crank windows. There's a manual in there. This is a aftermarket seat cover, a Caterpillar seat cover. You got some little pouch in the front there. I don't know. I'm sure that thing needs to be charged, although it actually says it's on the green needle if that's working. Maybe not. I would assume not, just to be safe. You don't want to count on it unless you get it checked out. Boom. Tires, really nice tires. Boom. Nothing going on there. Got this little thing, which is like a real long container. Boom, boom, boom. What's that? Boom, boom, boom. That's about it. Pretty self-explanatory what you got here. You got a work truck, a nice one with ice cold air conditioning. We had the detail shop leave this old tint on there. I don't think the next guy's gonna care. He's probably gonna care more about the fact that it has tint than what the tint looks like. Oh, it's nice in here. All right, turn off the headlights, get the Odo back on. So there's all your gauges, right? Let's see, tow on and off. Let's see. Start heading out the gate here.
They help rescue that baby because of the science of ultrasound. I recently bought 2 machines for freeborn.com.
Got a radio that works fine. There's your tow stuff there. Of course, when you do that, it's going to say check trailer. Well, there is no trailer, so it should be telling you that you better go back and get your trailer because it's not there. All right, nice truck, great work truck. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, by the way, this is the part where I have to say, a couple weeks ago on a Saturday, they came out in like 4 hours, paved our horrific road. We appreciate it very much. However, it was done so unprofessionally that when we have our first monsoon, it's probably going to be an epic failure. So in about, I don't know, a month, middle of July, end of August, something like that, somewhere around there, this road will probably be worse than it was before. But right now, it's awesome because in this big 450, if it was the old road, my teeth would be coming out from the stiff suspension and the whole bit. Anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you pay is the agreed upon price and that's it. No tax, no dock fee. Once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file and we will mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. So you'll be able to see everything, all right? You will have the truck shipped to you. The title will already be in your mailbox before the shipper shows up. When the shipper shows up, take the title you already have in the truck and go get plates in your state. Simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know early in the transaction. I'm more than happy to roll the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle, so you make one payment for the whole thing. I will get it shipped, okay? If you need help with that, let me know, all right? Obviously, the sooner you tell me, the sooner I can start working on it, all right? Like I said, it was about $1,400 from Dallas to Tucson, and that's pretty much straight shot and no weather. So, kind of gives you an idea where you're at in the country, what it's going to cost. All right. Blah 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 blah. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I will on this truck, like I do on every single vehicle we've ever sold. We don't have salesmen, so you don't have to pay commissions. What we're making here doesn't go to commissions, so we don't have to make as much. All right, that saves you money. Our location. Our uncle has rented us this property for, I think, 16, 17 years for $1 a year. He's wealthy. He doesn't care. We actually do write him a check in December every year for the rent for a year, and he writes off the loss. All right, he doesn't care. So therefore, we don't have that exorbitant rent to pay, which is obviously part of every time you sell something. It's to pay your bills. Well, we don't have that bill. We don't have a salesman commission bill. We don't have any employees. It's me and my brother, and that's it. All right. So we don't have that stuff going on. It saves money. All right. At the auto mall, however, when they sell you this truck, because they made so much freaking money on you, they know that if something breaks, you're going to come in and demand to have it fixed, and they'd better fix it or there's probably going to be problems. Well, because we're saving you so much money and the price will be obvious that you saved a bunch of money, we expect you to fix your vehicle. Because we're a two-man operation, we cannot be fixing vehicles or writing checks after the sale. So, you're the owner on day one. If you don't like that idea that you can't get a check from us or get us to fix your truck when it breaks, and it will, every single vehicle, I'm getting on I-10 off the Prince Road on-ramp right now. Show you going down the interstate. It has a great ride, really nice ride. That's the steering wheel not moving. And we're doing, what, 65 in a 3/4 ton utility truck with a crane on the back? Not so bad. Anyway, the point of the matter is, the only caveat to buying from us is we're not writing checks or we're not fixing vehicles after you're the owner. The second you're the owner, you're the owner. You're saving a pound of money. You're getting tons of information that they would never have the balls to give you at a new car dealership or a used car dealership for that matter, with the title and where it came from and how it was represented to us, all that stuff. You're not getting that anywhere else. We're not afraid of the truth. If this had a problem, we would tell you, okay? But we are not Nostradamus. We do not know when it's going to break, when something's going to break. We know it will because everything breaks, all right? It's really just a matter of when, right? So I think that's about it as far as my little speech on that is concerned. I'm allowed 17 minutes and 38 seconds in the videos, the GoPro, the smart card, the SD card, whatever you call it. I used to think it was YouTube that limited us. My brother just kind of rolled his eyes. He's like, it's the card. It's the card. It's the card. And I finally have realized it's the card. So, anyway, so it's 17 minutes and 38 seconds. We're done. But because there's not a whole lot of bells and whistles in this truck, we're not really going to be stressed out about the time limit here. When I'm doing a really high-tech car, I have to play with every button, the roof, and the lift gates and all that crap, the electric seats and all that stuff. It takes me the full 1738, and I'm usually not even to this point in this ride for quite some time because of that. But we're at 12 minutes and 54 seconds right now because there's not a whole lot of bells and whistles going on here, which is refreshing. All right, so we just got back on Ruthroff Road. We're going down Ruthroff, east on Ruthroff to, I think we'll go to La Cholla and take a right there. And we might actually make it back to our yard in this video, which is pretty rare. We got about 4.5 minutes to do it. Anyway, it's got gorgeous air. I love the air right now. It is Tucson, so it is warm, but for whatever reason, it's not as warm as it's supposed to be, which is awesome. We are, what are we, 3rd generation Tucsonans, so we're used to heat. And this is not it. This is great. Wow. Yeah, if you're looking for a work truck, man, if you can find the controller and figure out how to get power to that controller and make it work, man, you will have done really well. Because just the truck with the bed and the low miles and the condition it is in mechanically and the tires. It's a hell of a truck, but if somebody out there in the world can make that crane work, that'd be great. Or I guess you could probably even sell the crane. If you can't get it to work, you could probably sell it. Anyway, that's kind of what I was going to do, and everyone gave me a hard time. Somebody out there will be able to fix it. Don't do that. That's not nice. Blah, blah, blah. So we are going to give somebody a chance to do that. Nice running truck, man. Sometimes you get into these big utility trucks and they're just awful. And then sometimes they're like this. There's usually never in the middle. It's never like, they're pretty nice. It's either great or horrible. And this one is great. I've owned many of these, and I'm excited to own this one. I don't know what they had bolted into the top of the dash here. Probably some sort of a... They might have had like a rear view camera in there. Although you can't see out the rear view mirror. A lot of people like to see better than that. So, anyway. Mexico is exactly that direction south from here, about 60 miles. And I understand that the weather down in Nogales this morning, the high was like 89, which is crazy. That's nice. It also means lots of fentanyl, a lot of smuggling happened on the border today. Good weather, might as well smuggle a little bit. It's a nightmare down there, by the way. If you live in the northwest, northeast, north, anywhere north of here, which is almost everywhere, better start cracking down. You're gonna regret it one of these days. Probably pretty soon. Anyway, all right, we're back, and it's at 16 minutes and 54 seconds. We made the whole circle in under 17:38. That's pretty good. So, let's see if I can squeeze in through here, which I'm sure I can. Yes, I can. And squeeze in through here, which I think I can also. Yes. I'm just going to back it up right to the fence, right behind me. Anyway, we're at 17 minutes and 24 seconds. What a perfect timing this was, right? Hell yeah. Alright. I don't want to hit the fence because this is going to win the